Good morning, everybody. おはようございます。皆さん。It's Sunday again. It's this time of the day again. It's this time of the week again. And we're back with more translation. Yay. How's everybody's morning? Well, it's morning for me. I don't know what it is for you. It's probably an evening or something. Alright, let's get started, I guess. Just a word of warning, my head might not be in the right place right now. I was translating a glossary this morning. For a new series that I'm gonna start on. Basically I was translating something else, so my mind might not be in the right place. But let's see how this goes. Alright, 早速始めましょう。where were we last time? 前回どこまで行ったっけ? Shota got into the female changing room. And Toka-chan was covered with sutras. Is sutra something that you... Is that something physical? Isn't that something... What are sutras? It's something that you can stick on yourself, is it? In the form of manual or text. Okay. I guess sure. Just sure. She's sticking it, so alright. Good for her, I guess. Alright. 始めましょう。翔太くんはのエロさ噛むのトガちゃんがガン見している。トガちゃん平然としている。Completely staring at knots. I don't. Is this a thing? Can this be a thing? Let's leave it for now, I guess. I'm thinking of like an alternative way of saying it, like something like not I don't know. It's getting into very, very weird territory. Guess we're going right off into the deep end today, huh? We're getting right into it. All right, sure. さっきからなんでトガちゃんそんなに堂々してるんだ。少し恥ずかしがれ。自分の力死にすぎるだろ。堂々とする。Confident. Unashamedly. I think this is probably better. Unashamedly. No signs of being embarrassed. Be ashamed. Act a little embarrassed. You're putting way too much stock in the sutras. Shinji sugiri. Believing it too much. So putting stock into it. That's where we're starting today. 今日から、ここから始まるんですね。確かに、I don't know how to read this one, but 煩悩退散性の煩悩退散性の高いから。It was true that, so admittedly, these sutras were extremely effective against and dispelling worldly desires, evil passions. 美少女の全裸なのに見てもむしろ頭が冷えるって相当It was so good at it that頭が冷える。Okay, we gotta sort of word this nicely. This is very dangerous territory that we're stepping into here. Cooling off. So cool down. That our brains were cooling down. See, that doesn't work. Blood was draining from instead of rising to our head, blood was draining from our faces. Yeah, alright, something like that. Don't think we need to repeat that. Do we need to repeat it? Should we repeat it? Let me leave that in for now. It's so iffy though. It's so iffy. いや、待てよ。こうすれば。翔太君は手をかざしてトウカちゃんの体に書かれた、序文を隠そうとしたが、首から下が全部隠れてしまった。翔太君's trying. Hold on. What if I do this? Shota-kun brought up a hand to try to hide the parts of all the sutras. But that just left the only thing left visible was her head. Shotakun is trying. He is trying very hard to make this work, but it's not working. いや、これ興奮できねえわ。マジアムナム。マジナムアミダ仏。Yeah, there's no jacking off to this. There's no it's not Oh dear. Namu Amida Butsu. Oh, Shota-kun. He's trying so hard. It's not working. Shota-kun 完全に悟った顔でつぶやいた。Who had achieved enlightenment. Buddhism break free of worldly desire. Has achieved nirvana. Spiritual enlightenment. Let's go spiritual enlightenment. Very interesting, thanks. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi guys. とかちゃんにの女優のスケベブックを何冊も持っている翔太くんでも呪文ガードを貫通して興奮する的な翔太くん who possessed several skeebe book magazines. Come on, man. Who faps magazines nowadays? Skeebe book. Is this even a thing in English? Okay, this one vocab word. We can change it later. This guy, this freaking teenager. Oh my god. How do I do this? How do I word the sentence? Penetrate. Overcome the suture. To 興奮する興奮 get excited. This is not it.興奮する aroused, I guess. Okay, first let's talk about this. Is this a thing? Okay, I was just gonna search it. But then I stopped. I'm like, this is probably not something I should search on stream, is it? Generic anime protector spam and hide machines. Hey, hello, how you doing? Is this a thing? Who does this anymore? I know they're gravier machines? Gravier magazines, but you know what? Let's call them gravier magazines. Because I know this is a thing. This is still a thing because they're gravier idols. I don't know that there are like the other kind. Yeah, let's leave this like this. Okay, now let's work on this part. Why are we spending time on this? Search it but on incognito. Yeah, even if I do it in incognito, I'm live right now. I'm not gonna do it. I stopped myself in the nick of time. No. He could not. Oh. You want this soon? 改めてそう思った。I never knew. The playful magazine in old days of interesting articles. I know, like in the old days, sure, when they didn't have internet or something, but now that there's internet, I don't imagine people would. I don't imagine their magazines, which is like purely like. You know what? Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about this. Let's move on. 翔太君ひそひそ。何やってんだいろんな意味で。全く余計なことしないで待てろって言ったろ。lowered his voice to a whisper. ひそひそ。ひそひそ is just whisper, right? I'm just double checking. Yeah, okay, in a low voice. So I saw like a Twitter article, a Twitter post the other day, which was like from another translator who was like, yeah, don't hesitate to look stuff up. And I'm just like, are there people who are hesitating to look stuff up? You know, when you translate, look stuff up. Look all the shit up, because you know you might misremember something, or you might forget something. You know, like, you know, look at me. This is all this. I have all these so that I can look stuff up. All of it. This is an English dictionary. There's a Japanese to English dictionary that, you know, I like because it has like examples. And this is like a normal dictionary. Look, this is synonyms. This is thesaurus.com, which I haven't used in a long time because I use Word Hippo now, which gives a lot more like synonyms. And there's a dictionary, Merriam-Webster. I changed to Merriam-Webster because that's what JNC uses. And it's Google, man. Like, search all your stuff up, man. Search all your shit up, man. Don't know who's stopping themselves from searching shit up. Basically, back in the day, I would find those mags of questionable articles. Where would you find it? What is this? Like, I know in anime they make it sound like there are people who like throw like a whole bunch of magazines. They like tie up a whole stack of magazines and they'll throw it and they'll put it next to the trash dump and then there'll be like kids who find it and open it. That's what happens in anime. I'm not sure that happens in real life anymore, man. Not looking stuff up only makes sense if you're just learning. Yeah, like learning and actually like translating is different stuff, you know. Like if you're learning, you're trying to memorize something, then you look at the thing and you memorize it, I suppose. But if you're actually just translating, just look all the stuff up, you know. It's like calculators. I don't know how it was for you guys, but like in Hong Kong. Okay, so in Hong Kong, they're like international schools and they're like local schools, right? And I went to an international school, which was like an American curriculum with, you know, like overseas teachers, American teachers, Australian, whatever, all the weird accents. No, I don't mean American accents are weird. Moving on. But like in our class, in our math class, we could use calculators. When we entered, I think high school or is it middle school? We had to get like a TI 84. There we go. Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, okay. Middle school I had to get a scientific calculator. In high school I had to get a TI 84. But from what I heard, the local schools in Hong Kong, you're not allowed to use calculators at all. It's so ridiculous. So people have to memorize sine cosine tables. It's freaking retarded. I don't know why they do that. And then like and I went to exchange in America for like a semester, and like their math class was done in the computer lab with everybody using Wolfram Alpha for the test. And I was just okay, that blew my mind. I'm like, okay, wow, okay, sure. But like, yeah, it's similar. Like I imagine when you're actually working and you actually have to use math in your work, use the freaking calculator. Don't be sitting down and doing like sine cosine tables. I remember is whatever. You know, it's a similar thing. And when you're translating, look shit up. And that's what it is. I found my dad's stash of mags. Ooh. Are they good though? I don't want to know. Never mind. Sad. Never allowed us calculators in my country as well. I think it's like an Asian thing. Not allowing calculators in class, which is just weird. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, 何言ってんだ。いろんな意味で。Seriously. What are you doing? マスター余計なことしないで。待ってろって言ったろ。待てないよ。冠さんが言ってた。ひどいことを体現したら、それがトラウマになる前に急いで心のケアをしないとダメだって。I can't wait any longer. Kaburagi-san said that after someone experiences something I would normally say traumatic, but we're gonna use the word trauma. Ooh, is there an alternative for the word trauma? No, not trauma. Trauma. Something shock, something distress. Something. Can I get another word for traumatic? Upsetting. ひどいことを体験した。After someone experiences something terrible, I don't like the word terrible. Need to be given logical it becomes a trauma. Something like that. Not do anything. When I was in high school, I was told that you need to know how to do it because you wouldn't have a calculator everywhere you go. Now we have phones. Dude, like talking about calculator wherever you go. I was like one of those nerdy kids. I was so nerdy. I would keep a calculator in my chest pocket. That's so dumb. Don't know why I did it. It's not like I ever needed it that much anyways, but I always kept a calculator in my chest pocket. It just like stuck out of my chest pocket. It was so dumb. Yeah. Internet first came in my house, I would find my dad's bookmarks and all of them up. That sounds like you have a very interesting household. If you're gonna clip it, also I will also tell you this. In my chest pocket next to the calculator, I always put like a pen and a pencil. I use those a lot more. The idea was I would keep the pencil, like a mechanical pencil, for, you know, if I want to write something that's erasable, and then the pen is for, you know, when I want to write something that's more permanent. So chest pocket was very, very, very tight. It was always so dumb. トンカちゃんはナース服を着ながら答えた。had resumed on nurse uniform. Wow. Reply. 確かに言ってた。そうか。それでみんな俺が動くなと言ったのに急いで動いたのか。全員がそれぞれ最速でみきおちゃんの心をケアしようとした結果、同じ日に結婚することになったのだ。そりゃあ勝ち合うわけだ。俺だって真実さだ。It was true that Muraki-san did say that. Generic nerd. Is it generic? I feel like maybe I took it a bit too far. I really don't know why I put the calculator there. It's not like I actually need it that much. I don't know why I didn't just put it in my bag and take it out during math class. It was so weird. Put games on my calculator. So did I. That's what TI-84 was for, right? You could like put programs in it. It was so fun making programs on TI-84. Like, because like you could do this sort of stuff. So like it was programmable, and like somebody in our class got a hold of like a TI-80. This. Somebody in our class got a hold of this. This was all the way back then. So I didn't know how to download this stuff off the internet myself. So that person's like, everybody asked that person for this game. It was so funny. And we were all like, "Oh, do you have a wire?" "Yeah, I have a wire." And then so we plug each calculator together, and then like we transfer the game and stuff. And also like the smart guy in class would like he made like a program to graph shit, like for math class. We could use this to graph. I don't remember what we were graphing. I know now. I remember now. To sort of like this one can graph stuff, right? Let's see. It was something like this, and then to find like the intersection points or whatever. And basically, there was a lot of program exchanging with TI-84s in class. Oh my god, that's such a good memory. And then we played it during math class because we were like the smart kids. You know, I was in the smart kids group, and we didn't really need to listen, so we just played. そうか、それでみんなが俺が動く。So that's why they all took action, even though I told them not to. 全員がそれぞれ最速で because they were all doing everything they could the fastest they could. They ended up all their plans ended up overlapping on the same day. So yeah, we probably don't need this because this no, it makes sense. Whatever. Even I am. What? Google. What you want? Even I am. Only. Okay. Google, man. Well, I'm the only one watching you now. Thank you for watching me. Thank you. Yay. I can't wait for Kaicho stream after this. with Lion, with our dear Lion. もっと連携取れとも思うが、アマテラスの連携はバラッバラだ。いや、戦闘になるといいコンビネーションを発揮できるんだけどな。you. Yeah, セントになるといいコンビネーション発揮できるの。Still watching. Hi, Jeff. Yeah, the viewer count's going up and down, but you know, I'm gonna move on. 2 人の内緒話を盗み聞きしたところによると、やはり侵入中の3人は全員別計画だったらしい。トウカちゃんはナースに変装して、ミキコちゃん担当看護師の大石さん Whenever I come across Japanese names in works, I just go 名前読み方大石さんHold on Hold on So not this 大石さん Okay Okay This will mean something else のふりをして夜勤室の前を通行するつもりだったようだ。According what I thought of the conversation between turned out confirmed that these all three別計画 all three have been setting up their own plans separately. All three people have been making separate plans. Okay, 聞きしたところによると So, によると is always not always, but like sort of for me, the default translation is according to and blah 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 according to, you know, the conversation that I overheard from these two. But in some cases, you would need a second part to the sentence because if it's like according to blah 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 the conversation, then you need a second part of the sentence. Sometimes this doesn't help. It locks you into a sentence structure that is not helpful for whatever it is that's in the second half of the sentence. So like here would be one of that example. So instead of using according to, I would make it confirmed. Right, so like then according to their conversation, so their conversation confirmed that, and then this is the clause at the end, the thing that was supposed to be here. So yeah, just a thing for you. There you go. Wonder if that qualifies as a pet name in Japanese, like calling someone Sir Yummy. I'm not sure who you would be calling someone Sir Yummy. No, it would not count as a because oishi. Okay, like the tone is different. You know, Japanese has tones. Regardless of what your teacher might tell you, Japanese has tones. So it's like oishi. If something is delicious, it's oishi. But the person just now would be oishi-san. Oishi. Yeah. I don't know about oishi-san. Oishi-san would be... Yeah, no. と母ちゃんはナースに変装して、Okay, I don't like this. I don't like that it repeats. Now I have to take a look at it. And I didn't like that we repeated her name twice. Was to disguise herself with a nurse uniform and try to pass as Mikyo-chan's attendant nurse. おいしい。確かに性格はよく似ているし、髪型も同じだ。軽くうつむいて顔だけ見せないようにして通り過ぎれば案外バレないかもしれない。It was true that she was a similar height and had the same hairstyle. Alright. How often is it that people have the same hairstyle? Especially girls. I feel like girls have a lot of hairstyles, right? I probably shouldn't mention that. I'm the kind of person who would not notice if a girl changes her hairstyle, so. If Haruku Tsumuite, if she simply kept her head down, だけ見せないように、顔だけ見せないように kept her head down so that her face wasn't visible, she just might. There was actually a pretty good chance she might able to 通り過ぎれば案外バレない。Pass through without getting caught. そして翔太くんは狂言誘拐でみきおちゃんをさらい、必死に助けようとするであろうみきおパパの姿を見せて改心させようと目論んでいたようだが、夜勤室の通過手段を完全に失念していた。なるほど。なるほど。翔太くん basically wasn't thinking. Okay. As for 翔太くん he planned. 翔太くん's plan was to kidnap. Okay. 狂言Okay, was the fake kidnapping? Was the fake kidnap? Chan, show her. Yes. And let her see the sight of her father desperately trying to save her in the hopes that it would 配信させる it would change her heart. Change her heart. However, he had completely forgotten. Slipped his mind. Passed by the nurse station. Had completely slipped his mind. Basically, he wouldn't have worked. Hers might have worked. Now I'm really curious about Shigeji's what Shigeji's idea was. トウカちゃんに計画の穴を、諭され、さすがに床が大事になりすぎると言い含められ、翔太君はしぶしぶ帰っていた。あ、帰るんだ。侵入の時は昼間のうちに男子トイレに鍵をかけて閉じこもっていたようで、帰りはトイレの窓から出ていった。どうか。The hole in his plan was pointed out by どうかちゃん。どうかちゃん pointed out hole in Shotaikun's plan. なりすぎると言い含められ、言い含める、含める。Explained. Kidnapping would be going too far. So he reluctantly went home. All right, so that's one down. 侵入時は昼間。The way he got in was by staying inside the during the day. Was by locking himself inside a stall in a guy's toilet. Waiting till nighttime. So he left by climbing out the window from the same toilet. I feel like this is very effective. this is a very effective way to infiltrate a place, isn't it? Like happens all the time in movies. Don't guards check toilets? I imagine they probably do. And this is something that happens in fiction. 何しに来たんだ。ラッキースケベのためだけに忍び込んだみたいだよ、おい。What did you come here for? That it seems like. For the. Oh, man. Sneaked in just. Oh. Okay. It is interesting how they're always able to hide in bathrooms, but usually aren't their janitors. Ooh. I suppose so. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not gonna think about. Okay, no more thinking about janitors and toilets. さて、 高校生2人の漫才地味なやりとり見ているうちに、しげじやことを進めていた。High schoolers were Shigeji had also continued making progress. 俺としては完全、呪文とかちゃんが面白すぎてなんかもうどうでもいいやという気分になっていたのだが、しげちろみきおちゃんは真面目空間を形成していた。あれ Oh, okay. I was sort exchange. It was hilarious that I was kind of面白すぎてなんかもうどうでもいいや。I stopped caring. I kind of didn't really care as much anymore. It's so hilarious. I was kind of already done. もういやっていう気分になっていたのだが、But turns out Mikiyo-chan had 真面目空間性形成していた。had created a pretty serious atmosphere. Had entered a pretty serious scene. 高校生組を見ていたので前後の経来は不明だが、2人特別病棟の屋上にいた。2メートルほどの間隔を空けて対峙している。Shit! Wasn't sure what had happened because I was busy watching two of them, old man and the little girl, were standing on the rooftop of the special ward building, standing facing each other. Standing 2 meters apart and facing each other. Ooh. Okay, because we are gonna enter this pretty serious scene. We're gonna call it quits here for today. It seems like a good place to end it. Anyone should make some fiction where they try to hide out in the bathroom and a bunch of employees start pounding on their door for turn. That sounds like a 4 manga, like a one scene thing. But yes, we are gonna call it quits here for today. Next time we're gonna go into this serious scene. They're on the rooftop. They're facing each other. I think you can imagine what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be funny. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Kaijo stream is after this. We're translating for that, so go watch that. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for coming. Tobias, hello. But I'm done. So bye. Bye everybody. Thank you very much. Bye bye.